Hello, you all. I want to speak about why we are working with psilocybin and not with ayahuasca, for example, and also why we don't choose to have like a traditional shamanic background, say from the Amazon, to uh, hold these events for you. And I want to start saying that my personal first step into the world of plant medicine was going into the Amazon and working with a Shipibo shaman and ayahuasca, which is like a very local medicine of the area, of the Amazon, a specific area. And while it was very powerful, it was also, there's a lot of elements that are very difficult to digest. Uh, Granting that I'm from a different cultural background, I didn't grow up in the Amazon. So while this is very interesting and very powerful, there's also a lot of confusion about it. And in the years after, I realized, it lands maybe with some people, but most people, like, because we're not in the context of this medicine, it's really it can be quite confusing and disorienting maybe in some ways. No? So my intention was, and I was opening up to receiving the answers. How can I make how can I open this space, this beautiful, magical, transformational space, to like a Western audience? And so to me, I mean, some people are called to like bring in the Shipibo approach, and bringing that into the Western world, and it lands for some people. It's great. For me, again, like I want something that is more digestible, because we have a different culture. No? Our culture, for example, no, we are kind of looking for the leader who we then can just like follow. We're trained to look up to authority and just blindly follow. No? And that is something that can be very unhealthy. Like if you're starting to follow like an ayahuasquero or shaman or something, it can easily move into some kind of guru, a student kind of relationship that we took from India, and that works for them. And it can be really gritty here, and challenging when you just kind of take it one-on-one into the Western world. So there's adaptation, and we have backgrounds. We have a background of always wanting more. So it's like take 3 times as much as they do, or go home. Like it's like the American way. And so what I want to offer in as a response to that, and there's nothing wrong with this, and it's cool if that's you, blessings to you. It's just like that we have a different offering, and that would be really working with more like the authentic and in real and who are you, come as you are approach. You don't have to wear white or put feathers in your hair or speak in a certain spiritual way to come and join our gatherings. It is really simple. It is, people just show up. Like I, most of the time, you will see me in jogging pants or something. Like I don't dress up for these events. And because my intention again is for people to really discover who they are behind all those masks, and not hide behind certain ways of saying things, or who they follow, but really for who they are. Because I found out that everybody has their own beautiful gift. And the, the more we unclutter and uncover who they are, the more this gift will naturally come through. And again, so if you go in like ceremonies of different cultures, it is confusing because most of us cannot relate to that, no? So I want to create a frame, like a Western world frame, but not like a totally cerebral place, more like of a therapeutic setting. So I want to still bring the elements of really love and care and presence into the space, and do like energetic healing in the space, and bring in the element of sound and music. I always create live soundtracks for the journeys, which are super powerful. So there is an element of really working with presence and the magic of the space. We're not just scientific. So we're somewhere in between. What I want to do is like build that bridge between the Western scientific and cerebral and intellectual academic world, and like the total like flow with the all and melt with everything kind of way of the Amazon. And again, both ways are great ways too. But what I have been really drawn to strongly is this marrying of the mind and the heart. And so our journeys and our whole family, our tribe, we are really normal people. There's no superstars in this. We're just like, or if they're superstars, then they become part of the group and learn how to be part of it rather than like standing out and being all shrill. So I really love that about our community, and in that way, we all also have the freedom to show up as we are in the moment. And that is really, it's very different. And it has people more at ease. The anxiety is way tuned down because they don't have to perform, so you can't screw it up either. You can only show up as you are, and that's already it. So no pressure, no anxiety, no anticipation, and like I would say, like peace and deep connection and authentic expression is a consequence. And with that, we can be more present. And if you're more present, healing can automatically just flow through us. And so I love the aspect of our larger deep dive community being healing in itself already. And so that creates a whole different reality. All right, if you're more interested, if you have more questions, please come contact us. Blessings to you all.